we're going to see now Victorinox still on the left-hand side and DNAW Trio on the right-hand side. And we shall see if they will be able to do it this time. As we said before, it is kind of hard to play against Victorinox like that. And okay. There we go. And the gates open. And now, they're heading into a game right behind the pillar, of course. And this arena, actually, I really love Nagrand Arena since you can pretty much let them not to do that pillar hugging strategy because there is enough room behind all the pillars to actually just go for it.
It's definitely one of the most balanced arena, considered by all the WoW players at least. So if MLS, could win, it would probably be this map. And we see Geru right now at 60% HP. While they're putting a lot of pressure on the Zotan, who just AMS'd at 50% HP. We see a fear on Dakkroth.
And that's pretty much the same way the last game started, like putting lots of pressure onto Zotan there. But Zotan, again, got healed up quite good. And Dakkroth from the DNAW Trio is getting a little bit of damage there, but nothing too bad.
Right, and we see actually Geru just used NS, so you won't see, and still can't pick Zotan back up, who's at 40k HP right now, pops an AMZ to keep himself up, while Draintrainy is still around 60% HP, so a lot of pressure. We see a deep freeze on Geru right now. We could see a possible swap. No, that's a deep sheep actually, who was just trinketed by Geru. So we see still Zotan 50% HP, who just popped Lichborn.
But Rodriguez is getting quite lots of damage too, and has to try to get away there.
Yeah, exactly. Rodriguez taking a lot of damage. And we see both teams have used all their trinkets, so might expect a kill soon because nobody has a trinket right now. Rodriguez still has a block.
Yeah.
There you go. But he's still roaming pretty low mana.
And also he's running low, like not running low on cooldowns, but like he doesn't really have anything ready. Ice Barrier will be up anytime soon again, so they will definitely absorb some damage. But he gets grabbed by the Death Knight there, and of course trying to get away there. Ice chains onto him, and there goes the Ring of Frost. So also trying to get away with that one, and it seems to work out. Howl of Terror just used, so he gets feared now again.
And then we see a fear on both Death Knight and Draintrainy, and Draintrainy is still sitting in a hex at the moment. Both teams still do not have a trinket, so Geru and Drudenhaus approximately have the same mana. So, but yeah, Zotan's still pretty low. It doesn't have AMS for about 15 seconds right now. Still roaming at 50% HP. We see a deep on Geru.
Yeah, and Zotan gets pressured a lot. Again, is dropping really low. And Geru is, okay, he is actually in reach, so he can definitely heal him up, but that was a close one.
At 10k HP. Gets picked back up. Still not too much pressure on the MLS, who seem to be doing fine. Mana seems also to be about equal, but Zotan has no cooldown at this point. No Shrinking, no EMS, no AMZ, no Lichborn.
Yeah, so he is definitely the target to go there for the DNAW Trio at the moment.
As you can see, he's just playing defensive behind the pillar because he knows if he goes back in there against that MLS, he might take a lot of damage and,
exactly.
might take, it might die.
Yeah, but they're doing good. Victorinox is putting lots of pressure onto the DNAW Trio right now. There comes the Howl of Terror, so Dakkroth and Rodriguez just got feared, and Drudenhaus is taking some damage as well now.
DNAW Trio. What you can also look is Geru is at 20k mana, was Drudenhaus doing way better at 50k almost. So doing better. We've seen AMS pop by Zotan right here. And Dakkroth and Rodriguez are both really low at the moment. Rodriguez forcing to block. Dakkroth still pretty low at 20k HP.
And he gets focused again.
Focused
and
by the DK. We see a blanket smile.
There comes the portal behind the pillar. That just went right, but now he's parachuted again.
Still at 10%. He goes for a banish on the lock.
Oh my god. Howl of Terror
really
onto him, and he's
HP,
dropping low again.
HP.
But they put lots of pressure onto Zotan as well, so he is low again. And this is so close. Oh my god.
We see a Lichborn on Zotan, which is going to make him immune to fears, and just, wow, and he actually lived.
He lived through that.
Dakkroth still
amazing.
really low in HP, but Zotan actually dropping really low, has no AMS for a little bit.
And Dakkroth also has to play defensive
Dakkroth
now,
still really low in HP, while Drudenhaus is in a fear now in a NAW stun.
Yeah, but
so
using
don't expect any heals.
So gets a little bit of heal up again onto himself. And Drudenhaus is dropping low
Bestron
now
pops
as well.
AMS, so accept a lot of mana. They're both now on Drudenhaus, who's pretty low in HP, as well as mana. But they should be fine. We see Dakkroth still at 50% HP himself, but Drudenhaus just doing his best right now, popping Spear, Walk of Grace to be able to heal himself running.
And he did good, like most of his teammates did good, peeled off those enemies from him. And now damage goes on to Dakkroth again.
And actually, he still has no AMS, so Zotan is 20% HP, 5k HP, and he's dead.
Oh my god!
And MLS scores the kill.
There we go.
Wow, very, very nice job. Impressive, pretty impressive from Dakkroth to survive at 1k HP, and you know.
That was so close throughout that game. That was really intense, I said. But this time, they definitely did it differently. Like also no mana problems on the side of the DNAW trio. So.
True, yeah, Drudenhaus was doing way better on
better,
mana this time. And like you said, Nagran Arena was a bit more balanced.
Yeah, and so that makes 1-1 now. So playing the best of 5, this is going to be interesting. That's good, as the game we saw yesterday was a little bit one-sided at some point. So that definitely makes a good change. But then again, we saw a mirror match, so it's just...
It's true, yes, true, yeah. It's good that, you know, both teams have a win, so, you know, they both have the chance to go to the finals. Now it's just up to them. And we're about to enter the arena right here very soon.
So who would you bet on?